Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Zufar Nabil. You can call me Zufar. I'm the student of IX.3 Jakarta. In the occasion, I like to tell a story entitled Princess Rapunzel. Let's enjoy it. There once lived a man and a woman who always wished for a child, but could not have one. One day, the woman was standing by the window and looking down into the garden when she saw a bed which was planted with the most tasty Rapunzel. It looked so fresh and green that she longed for it and had the greatest desire to eat some. This desire increased every day. The woman knew that she could not get any of it and grew more pale and miserable each day. Her husband was worried about her and asked, "What is wrong, my dear?" She replied, "If I can't eat some of the Rapunzel from the garden behind our house, I think I shall die." The man who loved her thought, "Sooner than let my lovely wife die, I will bring her some of the Rapunzel myself, no matter what the cost." In the twilight of the evening, he climbed over the wall into the garden of the witch, hastily grabbed a handful of Rapunzel and took it to his wife. She liked it so much that the next day she longed for it 3 times as much as before. In the gloom of evening, therefore, he said again, but when he had climbed over the wall, he was terribly afraid, for he saw the witch standing before him. "How dare you?" she said with angry look. "Sneak into my garden and steal my Rapunzel like a thief? You shall suffer for this." The frightened husband answered, "Please have mercy. I had to have the Rapunzel. My wife saw it in the garden, felt such a longing for it that should have died if she had not got some to eat." Then the witch allowed her anger to be softened and said to him, "If this is true, I will allow you to take as much as you like. Only I make one condition. You must give me the baby daughter your wife will bring into the world. She shall be well treated, and I will care for it like a mother." The man in his fear consent, and when the baby was born, the witch appeared at once, gave the child the names of Rapunzel, and took baby away with her. Rapunzel grew into the most beautiful child beneath the sun. When she was 12 years old, the witch shot her into a tower, which lay in a forest. The tower had no stair or doors, but only a little window at the very top. When the witch wanted to go in, she stood beneath the window and cried, "Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Let down your hair!" Rapunzel had magnified long hair fine as spun gold, and when she heard the voice of the witch, she wound her braids round of the hooks of the window, and then the hair fell down the side of the tower, and witch climbed up by it. After a year or two, it came to pass the prince rode through the forest and went by the tower. He heard a song which was so lovely that he stood still and listened. This was Rapunzel, who here in the loneliness passed her time singing. The prince wanted to climb up to her and look for the door of the tower, but none was to be found. He rode home, but the singing had so deeply touched his heart. Every day he went out into the forest and listened to it. Once, when he was standing behind a tree listening to Rapunzel's songs, he saw the witch come to her. How she cried, "Rapunzel, let down your hair!" Then Rapunzel let down the braid of her hair, and the witch climbed up to her. When the witch went away, the prince climbed up to the tower. Rapunzel and the prince met and fell in love with each other. Soon, the witch returned. She cut Rapunzel's hair and she threw it into a bush and blinded him. Many years passed, and the blind prince wandered alone and reached the same desert. He heard Rapunzel's song, followed her voice, and found her. Rapunzel's tears of joy fell into the eyes of the prince and healed his blinds. The prince took Rapunzel to his kingdom and married her. That's all my story. The moral value of the story is, when something is destined to happen, then no one, no matter how much power one has, can stop that from happening. As stated in Al-Quran Surah Yasin verse 82, but his comment when he estimated a thing is only that he said into it, be and it is. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.